different than planned, and we'll just plain have to do it again. And it's signed President Donald J.
9/17.
Let's talk to social. It shows you.
And bravely, the shooter has been apprehended. He is not unalived, and I have recommended that we let the show go on, but will entirely be guided by law enforcement. They will make a decision shortly. Regardless of that decision, the evening will be much different than planned, and we'll just plain have to do it again. President Donald J. Trump. So, I don't know. That's kind of saying yes, don't know, maybe so, go home. Saying a bunch of different things.
Yeah, reporting is also saying really clearly that the guy was a suspect was taken into custody, which would really give you the impression that he's alive.
Just posted on Truth Social quite an evening in D.C.
We just read that back. Trent Jr.
He just wanted to come off mute so bad.
Oh my God, they crying on here. Who's crying?
I just can't imagine continuing on with this night. I understand the importance of standing up there and standing against these threats of violence, but this is very real and we are human. Journalists are human too. And I really understand if for security reasons and also just compassion, human reasons, this night didn't continue as planned.
Well, I see some people still hanging around.
Everybody in there looks a little shaken. The way I feel about this is there's a lot of people that are watching this have loved ones inside of that building. You guys have loved ones inside of that building. When you send your kids to school, when people go to church, when people go to the movies, when they go to grocery stores, so many places they go in America.
So, recap, Trump, you said that he pushed through security and was still able to get to the lobby.
No, it sounds like I said, I think this is at the Washington Hilton, which I don't think. Sorry, I don't think I've ever been
about to tell a story. Go ahead.
It's not to say that you can kind of see the magnetometer right now in Fox News. So it's not right quite. It's right before. Looks like you can get into the lobby before you get into the point where they hit you with the magnetometer. It's not far, but that's possibly what it is. Like he was able to come from the street and get to the magnetometer, and once you hit the magnetometer, that's where he tried to charge through.
Do you choose to just turn to Fox, or is that your second choice?
I'm sorry, April. C-SPAN is reporting that Trump is going to deliver a speech at the correspondents' dinner after being evacuated. He wants to come in and give a speech now.
Yeah, you can't miss the opportunity.
That's what I was thinking. Like, send everybody home and just get on the teleprompter.
It's a lot of
get on
money.
camera.
It's a lot of money they pay to get the It's a lot of bread.
Somebody just tried to shoot the place up.
No, I get it. I'm saying, but that's how their mindset is, because it sounded like some people stayed in there. They were still hanging out. You know what I'm saying? They're like, shit, we ain't going nowhere. We know we hear gunshots. We out of there. We not coming back.
Well,
one or two people was like, I paid too much money to get in here. And y'all finna send
Those people got the money. They not struggling for $1.
No, for they definitely want that rubber chicken they serve. Get that take home.
People are drunk. Come on, you guys. Am I? This is nuts. Come on, man.
Oh, they coming back in, y'all. They coming back through.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now. I'm watching Fox now.
Coming back in now.
It's myself who was missing. You know, even so the FCC director. So this is a target-rich environment for evil people. Like the thing is here, and I get it. My ticket was taken, and I was able to repair my ticket. And all of a sudden, when I go back, just when it didn't arrive, so there's magnetometers everywhere. They literally were patting everybody down again, and they went through everything again. So have someone got to the point early ahead of time, and we did hear when we got into the box room, when we get in there, and when Secret Service came in fully armed up with bulletproof vests on, and they said, "Come with us. There's someone here hiding." Now, whether they were saying to get us out, I'm not sure. So they grabbed us through the kitchen, and on my right, I saw Pastor Cal, and one of the main people that got out is with her on my table with Erica Kirk, obviously traumatized under the table. They grabbed her. Pastor Cal was with her for a second, and then he was working the scene. So literally, you couldn't have had more officials in one place. I don't think you have more besides the team picture. I don't know of another place to get over the efficient.
Yeah, I agree. Can Brian stay with us? Want to welcome our managing editor.
Well, on C-SPAN, they're talking about how crazy this is and what a big lapse. Again, it wasn't security, and again, they're invoking Butler. They're trying to connect dots.
It doesn't matter. They need to take it seriously. This is stupid. Like, just evacuate and go fucking home and do it again in the fall or something. Whatever. Who cares about that?
They all want to be at the show too, Scotty.
But something like this.
On C-SPAN, they're just laughing. It's like the people that are waiting for him to come out are just laughing and talking like.
They don't believe it either, Sonny.
The ones that's backstage, Sonny? The people in the back? Yeah, no, the people, like, what? The cabinet people? The people that are there for the press,
Everybody at the dinner.
They're just sitting around talking, laughing. Well, to Fox News, they back on the, they at the table. They on the gold table. Oh, they all the way at the podium again? Okay. Chill. They didn't put this thing back together.
I told y'all, man, it's the proximity that they want more than anything. It ain't just the money and the food and all that shit. They just want to be in the proximity. This is a moment in time that, you know, they can't pay for this type of shit. Shit crazy.
Oh, you the chicken at the Hilton? Staying around for
the time here, and what about?
And trash, but man, you can't risk your life. I mean, go home. I wouldn't risk my life. You got money. You can do whatever you want. Because if it was me, regardless of the money, I'd be going home. I'm sorry. You may have to take some takeout at the back, but I'd still be going home.
Again, if it was a real investigation, they would be on lockdown and they would not be listening to it if it was real.
Real. I'm looking it up. It's real. It's saying AI, brother. That's real.
Ashton, that's not what she means. Ashton, that's not what she means.
You said again.
I heard the wine was Joel Gott. That's another reason to stay around.
So there's been an attempted assassination, as someone said, the news said, and they just letting people mill around in and out, back and forth, around and around. Is that what we're doing?
Man, y'all ever been in the club and they start fighting and shit and lights cut on and then they drag somebody out in the full Nelson?
I ain't never been in no club with no president, so I can't say that.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I know it's a shootout. They had assassination. They definitely gonna stop the motherfucking party and shit, but I wouldn't go back, but I'm telling you, this is normal when something like this going on.
Say that I don't think that was staged. I know that a lot of the survey and things say that it's staged, but man, that's a lot of effort. I'm just saying, man, that's a lot of effort to go through that, and you stage something. That means you planned it. That means you know that you're going to be prosecuted or die. One of those options, but this person is alive. How does that happen? What color is the person, by the way? Anybody know? No one?
It's breaking. We don't know.
Put that up online, and that's why I asked. I couldn't see anything.
I did hear that Crumble Cookies is doing this dessert aspect, so that could have been a reason to stick around.
Who?
Crumble Cookies?
Friend, though, we did have some huge chocolate chip cookies as big as your hand. Hold your hand up to your face and put it on your face.
Not now.
There you go, Trent. You'll get one of them cookies if you come on down here. They're huge, big old cookies, man. You get 6 of them. Big, huge cookies.
I love you, baby. I appreciate you. I gotta come see you in Dallas.
Now see, that's what I'm talking about. Eating makes your life a little bit better. Shoot, you $400-something go to the grocery store. A guy was over there. He said,
Not now. Seriously.
He's over here. Good though. I'm sorry that happened to the folks, but man, man, you gotta live good out here. You can't be out here eating bologna. Let's live good, folks. It's
So
a
one
cookie.
thing that I noticed, maybe that's the county why they are not necessarily worried about the people who are inside because they were able to identify who was where. But they say that they took both Blitzer to the ground. I'll be okay. I saw him on the cell phone in the lobby talking to him.
Personality. Let's think, folks. Dudes everywhere. That would be the last person you would think to set up something.
So this is the White House
Real breaking news.
press.
There is some real breaking news. The suspect has been identified. It is being held for question by police, but has been under medical observation since he was injured during the incident. That is coming out of. I'm trying to figure out which news source
He's
this is.
getting the firing squad. He's gonna be the first one. Set him up, knock him down.
Thing is wild. Donald Trump has had all kinds of things happen under his presidency, shootings and everything. That's among presidents and things, is shootings. But this is different in the type of environment that has festered is what I'm talking about, and it's very, very concerning. And
More breaking news. This is official from the U.S. Secret Service. The U.S. Secret Service, in coordination with the Metropolitan Police Department, is investigating a shooting incident near the main magnetometer screening area at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Shut up.
Why I gotta shut up?
Because you just reading random shit.
No, this is from the
You're
Secret
not
Service.
adding though. Like,
Did you
stop.
read the Trump statement?
Do you want to hear what the Secret Service just said? They just
But they
figured it
didn't
out.
add anything, though.
I thought we had already discussed this, or
He's not adding anything. He's just like, oh, I found something. Let me read it out loud to y'all. Read it to yourself first, please.
Okay, well, never mind.
My prediction is that he's going to come in, do his speech, get a standing ovation, and you're going to hear 3 words. And I promise you, you're going to hear those 3 words come out of his mouth. Fight, fight, fight.
They said he's doing a briefing at the White House.
They're saying he's still at the hotel. I don't know. Yes, fight, fight, fight are the words I would think is done.
This is significant because I can see the shooter. The shooter looks like there's a picture of the shooter. Looks like a white.
no, I'm not.
the news, Trent. Where are you getting that information? What news?
So wait a minute, hold on, because when they were at the podium, did she just say that they're rescheduling this for 30 days
Yeah,
later?
she said that they're rescheduling for 30 days, that he's about to do a press conference from
The White
the
House.
White House.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to hear when Trump was yapping. Yeah, now they're shutting it down. Looks like they're just going to eat and leave.
What a
These
mess.
people in the press, they're probably trying to get back to. No, it looks like they're sitting down and just finish eating and socializing.
He just living his wild.
Which is understandable.
It's over and it's done.
For the next 30 minutes.
It's finished.
So just one of the
But
president.
they still drinking. On C-SPAN, you can see the room. They're still like drinking and.
At 9:36, law enforcement has requested that we leave the premises consistent with protocol, which we will do immediately. I will be giving a press conference in 30 minutes from the White House press briefing room. The First Lady plus the Vice President and all cabinet members are in perfect condition. We will be speaking to you in a half an hour. I have spoken with all the representatives in charge of the event, and we will be rescheduling it within 30 days, President Donald Trump. So same thing that young lady just said. So there you go. That was a lot, y'all. We just went through like an hour and a half of just ups and downs of the man's dead. No, he's not dead. He's alive. He's in custody now. He was in the room. He wasn't in the room, huh?
What I just sent you, I just sent you the picture of the suspect. There's no official sources tweeting that, but everybody seems to be sharing it. It looks, somebody did a trace on it, and there's no other pictures that look like it, which lead you to believe it's real.
Okay.
Where did you get it?
What you
on the news, Trent. I didn't see it on the news or any major.
Where did you get it from, Trent? That's all we have.
It came from.
Why you don't have no clothes on though? What's going on?
I'm trying. You know, they just didn't want me to read it. I'm trying to tell you what it said. I don't know why he didn't have clothes on, but.
Who's that laughing?
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is the reason why I'm cautious about putting out, because it didn't come from official source. You would expect there to be some video of that suspect. So like treat it with a grain of salt, but that's who people are saying is the shooter.
I'm over here having one of them brother laughs.
Oh, that was you laughing?
Oh, God.
He's unclothed.
Where did you get it from? Where did you get it?
He said, tell him right now. He's not telling them sources.
It's
on X. It's all over X.
Get everything from X, Divine. Make a note. Make a note of.
It came from X. What I'm trying to say is the reason why I'm not saying that's the guy, that's the person, is because no reporter, with all those reporters, I would expect like someone would tweet out and say, hey, this is the guy. But I don't see anybody official saying that this is the guy.
But you're telling us that's the person.
Probably going to be the person. Just based upon the picture that looks, it's probably going to be the guy.
Well, if y'all wonder,
Boys naked.
his shirt is off. I'll just say that. Maybe they grabbed the shirt and they snatched the shirt off of him. That's possible.
Oh, freaky.
Wow. Okay. I'm saying, if they were roughhousing him up, it'd be real easy to, Anyway. Ashley says she already knows. Okay. All right. I did too, RJ. I really did think. I thought that brother laughing. He done rubbed off on Sunday.
On C-SPAN, they were showing what happened. Like when they were alerted that something was going on, and the president was just sitting on a podium chit-chatting, so the person was never in the same room with the president.
All right, that's officially him. That's definitely him, First Lady. There's multiple pictures at different angles.
Are you posting the picture, or are we just gonna?
Yeah, are you posting it on your PTR? What are you doing?
best of luck. X is not a source.
He can't
TN
change
Sure.
his picture. He can't change it.
That didn't stop.
What you talking about?
Trent is doing it.
His page is locked. He can't change his. He can't update his PTR.
That's cap.
Trent is updating you all.
She's right. I would put it in my PTR if I could. I can't. So
If there were any real journalists,
Why is it you can't? I don't get it. Do you know how to do it?
Because he's got that 18 thing on him.
they would tell you that what Trent is doing is standard practice.
Exactly.
Y'all just hating because it's Trent. That's what.
That's it.
I don't think he knows how to use the picture.
Brother, I hate you. Brother, look at your text real quick.
Don't be trying to renege.
I'm not reneging nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Sonny, do you still see the people in the space or no?
Now C-SPAN is like going back and showing like what was happening, from inside what was happening when they, the kerfuffle started and him getting off the stage. Rambo going to the night, it wasn't related to, no, it's not in New York, never mind.
And it was black
I put the
related.
video in the PTR. That's the video of the incident.
Oh wait a minute, so is that you change your PTR?
No,
You've been
I'm
delivered?
I'm sorry, in the chat. I put the video in the chat. That X is the video of what I've already sent per se.
Hey Lord! He's on the microphone. He's on the telephone.
I want to see what Lord has to say.
Hey P-Man.
What does the video show us?
The video shows a bunch of people, but the magnetometer is not like at the door. It's, it's not before you walk up. It's well within inside the hotel somewhere.
Talking. It definitely has cleared out a lot. People are leaving, but some people just stand around.
Caroline Levitt told people that to watch tonight the dinner because Donald Trump will bring the heat and there will be shots fired.
Oh, that's what she said earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was,
What?
That was, she wasn't lit. It was like joking about.
Right. Of course.
Sure.
Well, we got 30 minutes into the Night Speaks, so carry on. Lord, you there? Lord?
Sorry, First Lady. I'm getting information from my sources before I start yapping on this app. Hello.
Okay.
I'm aiming to get on stage.
How's your ankle?
It's getting better. Alhamdulillah. Getting better.
Alhamdulillah.
Hi, Sonny.
Oh, hey, Lord, you tripped on your way to your phone running to come talk to us?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
And it was a disaster.
at the soccer game.
Oh, at a soccer game? Oh, well, I hope you have your leg elevated.
Well, I'm sorry, not soccer, football. Sorry.
No, soccer. We're in America.
No, it's football. It's football.
America.
Wildcats.
Soccer.
Matt, come upstairs.
Lord, what do you
I
think
need
is
all my
going on?
CIAs on stage.
Everything else. I'm not Trent. I'm not going to come in here.
You don't have a picture of the shooter yet? You don't have a picture of the shooter yet? What are you doing?
No,
What use are you?
You know, in the CIA, before you go out there and start feeding people stuff, you gotta, number one, collect information from different sources, analyze the information. And when I say analyze it, it has to be really in depth. Then you can start yapping. That's all. I'm done.
Hey, Mary. Happy Saturday.
Wrong.
Oh.
What the heck is going on?
What, you just woke up? You were taking a nap?
Miriam, what's the division of analysis saying on the situation on the ground?
They are actively searching all areas to identify the shooter.
That's all you have? Really?
She made it up.
Chill.
She made it up.
have for me?
I think I have the name of the shooter, but I'll verify it before, because I'd hate for it to be wrong, because we got to act like it's 1997 and wait for all the verifications. But I think I've got the name of the shooter.
So, okay.
Scholar. A gentleman and a scholar. See, there are haters in the chat right now. Who don't know anything about information, news, vandalism. There are people in the chat who are talking big stuff right now. Hating on Trump. Know nothing about the craft.
Brother, Patel is working on it, brother. Have faith in him.
I think it's official.
Is he working on it with a bottle of beer?
Here's the name of the shooter.
What's the name?
Cole Thomas Allen from Orange, California. The source on this is going to be Carol Moskowitz, who is a columnist for the New York Post and Fox News. Tweeted it about 5 minutes ago. So there you go.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. What was the name again?
I will put it in the chat.
Just say it.
His name is Cole Thomas. Tomas, no H. Tomas. Allen from Torrance, California. He is 31 years old, white male in custody.
They don't say he's a liberal. He's from California.
Are you from California?
Okay, so did they specify anything on who the target was?
Well, he didn't get close enough to talk about his. I don't know. Well, they have him in detainment. He's being detained. He's not unalive.
Lord, I hope he's not the teacher of the month. That's the Cole Allen I found. God bless him, you better hunker down.
Considering he's from California, don't be surprised if that ends up becoming the news.
I've seen at least 3 different Cole Allens.
Well, they say he's been taken into custody. I don't know where your trend is getting the name from.
So basically, Caitlin Collins or whoever gave her the information that a shooter was dead or unalived, they need to apologize. Because how you at the White House Correspondents' Dinner and you're supposed to be a room full of journalists with bad intel, bad information. Everybody just want to be first and not even say the right shit.
That's a fact.
By the way, I have just gotten confirmation that Trent's name drop was actually accurate. It's the same thing. I have a source who has confirmed what Trent just said.
Appreciate that, Lord.
Ciao.
Look at all this journalism happening. Love it.
Trump, he ain't friends with journalists anyway. He talks down on the press and stuff. I'm sorry that whatever happened tonight, I'm trying to parse this very finely because I get, that's emotional and all of that, but we're adults. And Donald Trump, let's be honest, I understand he wanted to speak at the dinner or spoke, or wants to or whatever, got that for security reasons, they're going to reschedule that. But Donald Trump's not friends with the press. He tries to, essentially tell them what to say. He only wants to invite certain news stations to things, and what is it, this America Now station, whatever, it was some kind of station. He only wanted to invite kind of, I would say, alt-right stations that he likes. Like all this stuff is just, it's just concerning to me and something that I think people should start to look at it and seriously think about how Donald Trump and others treat the press too. What do y'all think about how Donald Trump, whether Democrat, Republican, or otherwise, what do people think about how he or his folks, his constituents and others have treated the press? Because a lot of it is not good, especially from him.
It's not think that's what they're talking about in 420 right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't know, but this is a thought. It's a thought, you know what I mean? Because of the way Donald Trump has acted toward the press. Very vindictive, he just hates the press. He hates anybody or anything that doesn't roll with what he wants. That's not cool. That's not the America I want to live in. If some Republicans are living in America, no. So if the press is not free to write the way that they want, what else is not going to be free? Continue to pick things away from people. The press is the first thing that a president or he would go after. Why? Because that is another information arm that can disseminate information that he may not like. And that's why I believe he targets a lot of the press, because they don't like it.
I love this moment that we're having on stage. We have, the journalists doing the work, getting the information, making sure it's accurate. We have the editorial column where Ashton is giving us biting analysis and critical information. It's a good space right now. This is the place to be. I appreciate it. I appreciate the labor.
Thank you, brother. April, is April swear? Oh yeah, April. Your guy may be the guy. It may be that teacher guy.
No, I'm not gonna verify nothing.
Girl, but the guy who's the teacher of the month is also, I think it's the same Cole Allen that they're sharing from Torrance, California, from Caltech with a mechanical engineering degree. It's early. I hate doing this, but there's a lot of people sharing. It's two different pictures, but it's the same person. He actually looks biracial. He doesn't look completely white, but we'll see.
Gotta let the white people off the hook.
Where's the content?
Sir, I need you to mute up. The shirt on.
Right. Just listen. It's Clay Thompson.
Why would he wear a wig? My mind just went, BB, I'm a female and I don't wear no damn wig. Back up. You a man, you bitch. Nah, boy, I'll be over here laughing. If a dude come to me talking about what the hell I saw on TikTok or some crap, this dude talking about I'm gonna glue my hair on or something. Dudes, please, 1-800, do not wear toupees, anything that look like wigs, because that ain't gonna help you. You need to have your real hair or shave it. Dude I'm with, he's bald. He ain't got no hair. Ain't no gluing nothing on, because I got my real hair in my head. I don't do none of that. I don't got no fake hair or none of that. So let not be no man put no fake hair or any of that stuff on you. You better have the right attitude. Fake hair, don't do no toupees over here, y'all.
Yeah. All right, sis. All right. Thank you. I know. Them rifles was big, wasn't it? They came out with them rifles. So we got a few more minutes until Trump speaks after the evacuation of the event. So hold tight.
First Lady, this morning I was talking to my brother and I mentioned something to him. Obviously, President going to the correspondence dinner is not despite him boycotting it, it's nothing unusual about it. I had this weird feeling because Donald Trump is someone, whether people like this or not, he actually likes some sort of symbolism. I was actually thinking something bad could happen to Iran today because you remember the 2011 correspondence dinner, it was that was the night, or at least the next morning, when Barack Obama okayed, going after Osama bin Laden, and he went to that correspondence dinner acting like everything is perfectly normal. So I was thinking, oh shit, what could happen tonight and all that. This wasn't something that I tried to picture. And I don't know what that press conference is going to look like, but in the next 30 minutes, it should be interesting.
Oh, I'm
So
sure.
wait, what did you tell your brother? So what did you tell your brother?
I was like, okay, he boycotted all of his entire first term. He didn't go to the correspondence dinner. So I was like, imagine if something weird happens, like him actually attacking Iran or doing something just.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising because Trump likes some sort of symbolism and all that. And the last time there was a correspondence dinner, I wouldn't say the last time, but when Barack Obama went after Osama bin Laden and did that big operation, it was literally on that night when he gave the go-ahead to JSOC.
Lord, I'm disappointed.
Why?
It was a clearly fake story. The one-up trend. I did. He's doing the work that you don't want to do. That's insane.
Well, I'm not getting paid. I've been Americanized now.
Wait, you can.
That's like our food.
You're an American?
I've been
You have an accent.
I tried for everything. Well,
No, you have
Not too much on Lord, brother. Not too much on Lord.
Oh, I thought you were going to say nothing.
become more Americanized, brother.
Nothing on her.
Out with some barbecue, brother.
Not even a mic.
In the first place, did they say that J.D. Vance helped Erica under the table?
No, it said Cash Patel.
That's news.
Oh, they said Cash Patel had her wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up.
Erica was in tears.
Well, seriously, I actually have some compassion for her because her husband was just
Exactly. Yeah.
kind of
Traumatized.
I can only imagine actually what she
But she could be at home with her kids instead of outside putting herself at risk. Okay.
She can't go to a White House correspondence dinner. Come on.
Even there, stay away. There's no need for Cash Patel to be at the correspondence dinner. That made no sense. He needed to stay home.
Van Jones got his purple suit on tonight. His purple
I'm so disappointed in that brother. I'm so disappointed in that brother.
Not too much on Van Jones.
I mean, here you go. Look,
Van Jones is bought and paid for by Jeff Bezos. I don't trust nothing that comes out of his mouth.
Those are physical things, and they move past you faster.
Messi, check the content I just shared.
Nobody knows how their body is going to respond in a situation like that. So some people get very stoic. Some people get very emotional. Some people are fine for 2 days, and then afterwards they completely crash. So you're going to have, unfortunately, a huge psychological impact.
Wow.
Lots of responsibility in this country. People who are running agencies, bureaus, people who are running news organizations. So
Really, Van?
be aware of that.
Imagine how our children feel every time they get shot.
People who are trying to figure out some way for this not to be a complete disaster. I have to say, I think that President Trump is doing a good job tonight. I think that him deciding to address the public, that he's given the country a timeline for us to do this again, I think lets people have a little bit of structure for something like this. But I'm there for people with all kinds of different levels of emotional reaction. But I don't trust any of them because by tomorrow morning it's going to be different.
Let's take a broad out for a second, though, as I see as well here, because it's not just the people.
carry on. They're coming. They're getting set up at the White
Yeah, I saw that. First lady, this right here is the reason why I have a problem with bald-headed men. What kind of good job is Donald Trump done tonight to inform the American public? I mean,
it is bald-headed men that are the problem.
Yeah, right. What the fuck?
Over 6 feet and bald-headed are problematic as fuck.
Amen. It's some bullshit.
I want to say.
Wait a minute. Let me respond to Lord. What did he do a good job at? Well, I think if I was listening properly, he was just saying that he didn't force it. He definitely could have made them carry on with the dinner, but the fact that he gave up and was just like, all right, fine, cool, I'll just do this. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. Go ahead. Who's next?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I changed my mind about Van Jones. Everything else. and then, well, obviously, y'all knew I was gonna change my mind. I've hated Van Jones for a very long time. But the whole thing about bald-headed men, black men over tall, 6 feet being problematic, y'all are reaping the fruits of your labors. Y'all are the ones who decided to platform these bald-headed bastards. Many years ago, y'all pumped them up. Y'all told them, you called them kings. You surely did call them kings. You know, you told them that they were sexy. You told them that they were everything and they didn't have to do anything else. And now they're acting a damn fool and y'all are mad about it. So stop acting like y'all didn't create the bald-headed menaces that we're dealing with now. This is y'all's creation. Y'all did this.
Just to be clear.
So do you think Van Jones over 6 feet? He doesn't look like
Hold on. We've never been
Yes.
That man has sold us all for
She's right at the 6 foot level.
I didn't say Van Jones. I said bald-headed black men over 6 feet. Y'all have been gassing them up for years. Y'all have been
a man with gray hair.
And now y'all are complaining. I mean, look at how much Grace Trent gets in this space. And he's a bald-headed bastard too. Is it? Oh, he is 6 feet tall.
But he's not bald.
That's bald. The nigga is bald.
I told you, listen. No, he doesn't have it. He's not a baldy. He's got hair.
But he doesn't have no. He might as well go take it all the way out.
But I'm just saying. But he doesn't.
He doesn't have anything.
He hasn't embraced.
He's got like George Jefferson.
No.
That counts as bald.
Van Jones is barely 6 1. I told you he was short.
I'm 6 foot, but I'm gonna say this: I'm in that Stephen A. Smith stage. It's damn near time.
You don't have as much hair as Stephen A. Smith.
No. I'm just talking about where the hairline is at.
No, yours is further back than his.
The fact that y'all would let loose.
Trent, what happened?
He counts as a bald-headed bastard.
Well, that's kind of
bald-headed bastard.
Well, Trent, you need to be taller. You need to be 6'3" like me. Not short, not that short. You said you were below 6 foot. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
I thought you were 6'6". Hey, Miss Cleo.
I just want to say
I just want to say, what were you gonna say, Messi?
Well, just real quick, I just want to say I actually completely agree with Hurricane. What he said is absolutely okay. A sister just told me that we were talking about the same thing. And listen, it's good to be black. It's good to be black, young, and successful. And the male, it can work.
What would you know about that?
No, exactly. So
right, because we already had a whole dissertation about how you cannot pull black women.
Oh my God.
You need to be a little bit taller.
Somebody ping Kimberly.
Yo, Messi's trying to talk. Y'all don't want to let this man talk.
Okay.
What's going on?
No, they got the content. It doesn't even matter.
Okay. How can you go over the dude that's shorter than you? Nobody can make it like that. Shoot, no, I can't look over the top of your head. You're out.
Okay, we can
about the bald-headed bastards that y'all created?
Just same thing. I will just say that this is insane that you all would let this mission go unchecked from loose curl to a hurricane. It is wild. This man has an S curl in 2026.
But Trent's saying is true.
You cannot believe anything Trent says. I don't know how to say your name. Adoze. You can't believe that.
They got $100 million. The amount of black men. First of all, I broke this out.
I did so she.
She's 38 and she said.
He didn't help me out at all either, did he, First Lady?
Oh,
he just let me stumble all over it.
The amount of black men that are making over $100,000 single with no kids.
Oh my God.
It's like,
what is he talking about? He always quoting statistics that he doesn't know he's talking about. You know, the 420 is open right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. You know.
Yeah, they're calling for you.
I think Hurricane was good. You're absolutely right.
They're calling.
So you think that actually it wasn't hurricane, it was actually sunny.
But they do that all the time.
Sonny started saying, trying to tell you, Sonny started it with saying ever since them bald-headed 6 feet.
Yep.
I was about to say
Now, First Lady, you're doing too much. She didn't say all that. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Just put a little song on it. Sorry.
She got a little son. And now she's...
Hurricane, you gotta change that car. Hurricane be doing... Oh, God. Normal. What are we doing tonight?
What's wrong with my PTR?
Now, what you should do is put Shayna.
Norm, you first of all, you gotta come and read the room first, and you just run in here. They got the shooter. He's always. Trying to be a correspondent. We know you're a retired journalist.
I'm retired, honey. I don't retire.
Oh, you're not retired. Well, you late. You're not first. You're not first. Trent is still in here. Exactly. I don't know which one can we trust more? Oh God.
Bo Thomas Allen, of Lawrence, California, teacher of the month.
Listen, you're so behind Trent and his poor corresponding.
What are we talking about now?
We're talking about black men,
journalists are on the stage.
bald and over 6 feet tall. That's what we're talking.
Well, I'm not a black man, but I'm over 6 feet tall.
And we're talking about how insufferable and retarded they are and how we don't like them.
You ain't supposed to tell him that.
He went and jumped right into it though. Well, I like them. I'm over 6 feet. Okay, we'll throw you in with the rest of
No, First Lady, we can't let El Normal talk about black men like that.
Exactly. I'm not
about black men. Oh, I mean, don't start. I get you. Yeah. This is an intra-community conversation. Well, I have no opinion on the subject anyway.
You should. Go somewhere and talk to the Zionists.
If you have an opinion on the matter, we don't care to hear it. Well, that's you.
Divine, if you leave.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't care to hear it.
April's in here.
You know I might come and I might go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. I mean, you've been in a little booming mood. Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn got mad because you boomed on her.
Hold up. I got more bread in
It
there.
wasn't just her.
I know, but she didn't like that you and it was her at all, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, chick. So I got more breaking news. I don't know where this is coming from.
Oh shit, y'all ain't got brother stop.
Who said I ain't no punk ass bitch? Who said that?
This lady did earlier.
Oh, when she was talking about
He adding salt.
I ain't no fucking bitch. I was like, oh.
it was a little spicy, whatever you said. I was cooking at the time, so I wasn't paying attention.
Shut the hell up, brother. Go ahead, try.
You said it. I didn't get mad.
I didn't say
Bonnie, you got to get removed from the room. For real.
Listen, my burner is worse.
The suspect.
Go ahead, try.
The suspect assembled a long style weapon. I should say a long weapon. Wow.
What?
Lightly monitored area of the near the terrace level of entrance. The room had bar carts being stored with no security at the time. Witness Helen Mavis said the gun didn't look like a typical gun, and it was assembled from a bag. The gunman then rushed the ballroom down towards the ballroom, opened fire. Witness estimated 6 to 10 shots, and a law enforcement officer was struck and hit in the vest. Condition is unclear. The man is in custody.
Okay.
But plan. That's what gets me right there. I was like, well, wait a second. How did he get the gun? I thought maybe he had a 3D printed gun or maybe something like that. So, but it says he assembled the weapon. That's something.
People be watching them movies.
Printer.
All right, look, there she go. Let's see what she got to say. I apologize for that bad she babies.
Give us the latest on what you were hearing.
I mean,
I think you're breaking up.
police will pretty much who were inside this room were gathered at that ballroom inside the Wilton when those shots rang out.
Y'all can't hear it?
50 yards away where the president was at the front table with the First Lady Melania Trump and also with the Vice President J.D. Vance at that table. It was actually surprising how long it took them to evacuate the president off stage because there was enough time for us to look. We saw the Secret Service running in with major weapons down that first aisle as everyone got underneath their tables and crouched. And then the president was removed from the stage. He was then taken backstage and he wanted to return to that room there, John. And he was arguing, we were told, with Secret Service that he would like to come out and return to the program. Obviously, as you later saw, he said he was going to defer to what law enforcement wanted, but clearly there was a breach at the Washington Hilton, and they did not want the president returning to that room. They didn't feel that in good confidence they could have him return to that room. So then we all rushed here to the White House. Obviously, you can see everyone is still in their formal wear.
What dress is it is?
Magnificent job having everyone get inside so they could make it in for this briefing where Caroline Lennon said we are expecting to see the president come out. You can see, John, they have the seal on the lectern here in the briefing room, obviously signaling that an appearance by the president is imminent. Now, there are a lot of questions that remain here. This is a president who has faced many security threats and obviously 2 assassination attempts. And so obviously a moment like that where he is rushed off stage is not unfamiliar territory for him. And so in this moment, now that we know that authorities have identified the suspect who is at the Hilton, as CNN reported just moments ago, we're waiting to see what it is that the White House has learned. And I just want to know, John, that in the room, the cabinet secretaries and top administration officials are kind of seated sporadically at random tables. So you can see there was a difficulty in security going and making sure they could get to every cabinet member. I was seated next to the Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, in that moment. And we were both crouched on the floor, sitting next to each other, waiting to see what was going on.
They didn't take her out.
The service, the security that was inside the room. So obviously we're waiting to see what the president himself has learned and what he'll say when he comes out here to the briefing room in just a few moments. But it's a heroic effort even just to get these reporters inside here, many of them running, some physically running from the Hilton to get here as we raced over to make it to this press briefing, obviously at 10:17 p.m. on a Saturday day. In itself, an incredibly rare occurrence, John.
Kayla and I don't want to make light of the situation, but we can all use a smile right now. This will be the best dressed press briefing, I think, in the history of the White House, with all the reporters dressed for a black tie event. It just gets to the absolute surreal nature.
Yeah, really.
and all of our friends.
I thought she was going to apologize for saying that the person was dead.
Happening.
All right, we'll still wait for the president to come out. Carry on. You like that dress? That dress, she's a cute girl, but I don't like that dress. That dress is hideous.
She is cute. I don't know about the dress, but the conspiracy theory that's circulating is that this was a play for the White House ballroom, and in a weird way, it actually kind of makes sense. I'd actually kind of get down with that conspiracy.
Oh, so wait a minute. So one of the Secret Service was shot in a vest. They're okay.
Yeah, it's a vest. Yeah. According to what we're reading, I mean, it keeps changing every minute.
Yeah. This is live time reporting. All right, Trump looks like he'll be coming out any minute now, but carry on.
Did you see the picture of the shooter down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Like he's covered with a space blanket.
Well, it looked like he didn't have a shirt on.
Correct. And then maybe they tricked him because they thought he was wearing a bomb, maybe.
Yeah, I said it looked like they snatched this shirt off, maybe in the tussle and trying to grab him up kind of thing. But yeah, stripping him to see if he's got something on him. Additionally, it's also a factor that could be in there as well.
I'm curious about something, Nora. When you decided to come on Clubhouse and talk about this, were you already on when you found out about this?
Yeah. What?
Did you look for this room, or you just saw this room? Like you looked at all the places. How'd you end up in here?
I come in here all the time. I go in all the rooms. How about you?
I know you come in here a lot. I was just curious. Like, was it like, oh, let me go talk to the people in politically correct? Or...
I go into conservative rooms. I go into Palestinian rooms. I go into Jewish rooms. I go into all the rooms. I go into gay rooms.
Did you go in the other rooms first when you heard about this, or did you come in here first?
I was in Chillism when Brad announced it. Again, just passing through because that's a pretty wacky place. Then I went into the back room, which was the next thing I saw, which is sort of, I would say, white and conservative. And then I was like online checking all the different feeds, and then I came in here.
Okay, I was just curious.
You were like the next one that I saw. Oh, I was also in research purposes only before this. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Yeah. I know that you know that I know that you know.
They have details on the
from California. Those are the only details we have right now. Suspect in custody.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's okay, John. So obviously we're going to learn a lot more about this person as the hours and days go.
He was only 30 years old.
Preliminary question for me is, are we talking about someone who simply approached a magnetometer and then engaged a firearm, or someone who got through the magnetometer and actually engaged firearm in the cleared kind of space? That's how that question is answered is going to really, I think, set the tone of the conversation around this attempted attack, if that's in fact what it was, for the next several days. There will be a lot of questions to answer at the Secret Service if that person got through the security perimeter with a firearm.
And that is one of the key questions.
He's going to give us more detail on the guy. He's from California. He's 30 years old.
As he was
Danger of the month.
I don't know if we'll hear that.
I know you said that. I was waiting for them to report them.
First provider of information that sometimes you would normally hear from law enforcement officials. So obviously we are all on the edge of our seats waiting to learn more here. Caitlin was
this is going to be a real interesting one.
To cover all the major events in Washington. We're in the Washington Hilton, and now many of them have tried to get to that room you're looking at right now where this briefing is about to take place. We were given a 2-minute warning about 2 minutes ago. That could be a little bit squishy.
Some even running from the location that
she looks still pregnant.
You're talking about over about what, 2
Laura Coates.
Actually, it's a long way, but just the ferocity at which they're trying to get to the location, because obviously the President of the United States was not going to speak from that location. And you also down there, you see Kash Patel, the FBI director who was at this dinner as well. You see,
all right, still not playing yet. Trump's still not out yet.
I just saw footage. It looks like Carl Bernstein, by the way, who I actually know, sitting there calmly when the whole place is empty, sitting there finishing his food and his plate, just sitting there calmly. The whole place is empty.
That's what I would have done.
The report, this is per CBS News, that the suspect had both a shotgun and a handgun.
It looks like he had malintent.
You think?
Oh, gosh. What do you think possesses a person to do that? You gotta, you lose your mind, right? You probably don't even realize you're losing your mind.
That's a good question. Hey, Tony.
Legislative branch, you get a number of different.
Hey, Sirius.
You get a number of different law enforcement people here.
I don't know.
Look,
I don't know what the thoughts are behind people who act like that.
we'll learn details.
Shortly.
I saw an Iranian activist try to take credit for it on X. That's a report I saw.
Oh, God. The personnel.
Oh, that's what they had on X. Got it. I'm trying to figure out why did the table fall down like that? The one that was on stage? Looked like they cleared it with no problem. But it was in a disarray. I don't like people stampled over the stage. They hurried up, got down off the chairs, and then rolled out to the side. What happened?
If this is the right person, and again, this is a big if. I hate doing this because we don't.
Sure, you don't. Sure, you do it. We can't tell because nobody's paying you. Or nobody's paying you, bro. you want to do it.
I wish somebody was paying me. I absolutely should be paid. But somebody's gone. I mean, these people are.
No, you should not. You should be paid for going on X and then reading what you find on there to us. Why is that valuable that somebody should be paid?
Because I'd be more accurate than Caitlin Collins.
Bro, but guess what? We don't need you to read to us.
Yeah, I got you. Just let me. You don't have to listen.
We don't. No, it's not about you saying you need to be paid. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
And you don't hate it. So stop lying to yourself.
No, I didn't say I hated it. I actually enjoy the news, man. Yes. So let me just read this. And please take this with a grain of salt as I say it. Okay, because we don't know that this is the right person.
So why are you?
Shut up! Right? Either just say it or not. Go ahead, without the preamble. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Okay. Public records return the Caltech email for Cole Thomas Allen and Torrance to FEC records showing a single contribution via Act Blue to the Kamala Harris presidential campaign. This is what's out there. Doesn't mean why you gotta zip it? Because if it was the other side, then y'all would you want to hear it. But it is important in context to say this is what this says.
With the California glee in your voice, I knew what was coming next.
This is what this says. Is amazing reporting. I love that part. That was great. This is what this says.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And were you in here when he said he should actually be paid for it?
Exactly. Well,
I'm still trying to grind that back out.
The part that he should be paid for is how he has to fight for the money. He does. So he does put up some kind of work. Mm-hmm. Come on.
I'm pretty sure Johnny Walker owes me money for having to listen to it.
Damn, not Johnny O'Connor.
They've got his LinkedIn, and yeah, I think this is the guy. It's too much corroborating evidence. This looks like all the same person.
Oh,
What's the evidence?
Have we ever seen early
Because he
reports?
got his LinkedIn, girl. What's
So
going
he
on?
wrote on his LinkedIn, I'm gonna go do
If
it.
you got the LinkedIn, you know that's 100% proof right there.
These people are really good. Once they have the email, you can start sourcing. You know what they've done, what they.
Okay, the president's here. The president's here. He's got his tux on.
Much. That was very unexpected, but incredibly acted upon by Secret Service and law.
I got my seatbelt on. Patel standing behind him.
To freedom of speech. That was supposed to be
something crazy.
That's how probably who set it up was Cash.
And it's
no, not Cash.
Because the fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way very beautiful, a very beautiful thing to see a man charge a security checkpoint armed with all weapons.
Yeah, multiple weapons.
Some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many of the platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Great job.
Yeah.
One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's great shape. He is very high spirits, and we told him we love him and respect him, and he's a very proud guy.
But did you pay him yet?
Proud of what he does, Secret Service agent, and we looked at all of the conditions that took place tonight, and say it's not a particularly secure building, and I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room and it's secure.
What's right?
It's a ballroom. It's a ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
I think that was actually El Normo that said
150 years for lots of different reasons.
Yeah, yo, Trinity line again. The way this guy head look, he look a little different. Maybe it's because of the California sun.
It's a tremendous debt of gratitude to the courage.
I stand corrected.
The law enforcement and working with the DC police, and we just spoke with the mayor. And when we're finished, the police chief is going to take over and discuss it also from their viewpoint. But they also performed exactly as they were supposed to. When you see the attacker in different positions, but you also see the attacker totally subdued and under control. So as you know, this is not the first time in the past couple of years that our republic has been attacked by a would-be assassin.
There we go.
Who sought to kill. In Butler, Pennsylvania, less than 2 years ago, you all know that story. And in Palm Beach, Florida, a few months after that, we came close. We really had, again, we had some great work done by law enforcement. But in light of this evening's events, I ask that all Americans recommit with their hearts and resolving our difference. That We have to resolve our differences. I will say, you had Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Conservatives, liberals, and progressives. Those words are interchangeable, perhaps, but maybe they're not. But yet, everybody in that room, big crowd, record-setting crowd. There was a record.
There we go, the record.
Group of people.
How many?
And there was a tremendous amount of love and coming together.
That's good.
Watch
many more than Joe Biden's got.
That.
Definitely.
But we were, First Lady and I were taken very well care, very quickly rushed off the stage. The Vice President, J.D. Vance, was here, was likewise beautifully done. He was just saying how quickly everybody acted, law enforcement, Secret Service in particular in this case, but law enforcement, Marco had the same thing.
Trump hair looks good tonight, yo.
He didn't want anybody to help. He doesn't want anybody to help him, but he did get
They put that silver tone purple.
The sheen?
Huh?
Is it got the sheen?
Come up, say if you.
I don't know what shampoo they call it. I forgot. Oh, shimmer.
The man is
shampoo. Mm-hmm.
Should I try that?
Recommend California.
If you get British. Okay, I'm sorry.
We want things like this to happen. I think it's very
Father Hurricane.
They did such a beautiful job with such a beautiful evening. And again, they're talking about free speech in our Constitution. That's what it's all about. Not just White House correspondence. It was really based on free speech in our Constitution. But I said very importantly that we'll do it again within the next 30 days, and we'll make it bigger and better and even nicer. So I just want to thank everybody that was involved. I also want to thank the press, the media. You've been very responsible in your coverage. I will say, I've been seeing what's been out. You've been very responsible.
Okay.
So Todd Blanche, I'd like to say a few words, and then we're going to have cash. And then you're going to go on, and we can ask, I guess we can take a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank the First Lady that was a rather traumatic experience for her. There was a lot of action taking place.
What's she wearing? Let me see what she got on.
But again, the response time was really incredible. And we're going to reschedule. We're going to do it again. We're not going to let anybody take over our society.
That's
We're
right.
not going to cancel things out because you can't do that. But I wanted to say tonight, I will tell you, I fought like hell to stay.
I know you did.
Please, sir. Because they didn't know there was a lot of action going on, and they didn't know could there be probably a lone shooter, but we'll find out. We'll find out very quickly. They have it very well under control. So I want to thank everybody very much. And Todd Blanche, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Tonight you saw the very worst and the very best of this country. You saw the very worst by the actions of that coward.
Secret Service again.
But you also saw the very best because you saw law enforcement do exactly what they're supposed to do. And you'll see the videos come out, I expect, very shortly, and you'll see law enforcement do exactly what we want them to do. And so I echo what President Trump just said, that we are extraordinarily grateful and appreciative of the men and women of law enforcement that did their jobs tonight, including one who was injured. This investigation is ongoing. I expect you will see charges filed shortly. The charges should be self-evident given the conduct, but as you'll hear, there will be multiple charges around the shooting, around the possession of firearms, and anything else that we can get on this guy. The investigation is obviously ongoing and just started. There's federal law enforcement already working on search warrants and doing their job.
Search warrants.
The work that they're doing even as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
George Patel and I were just on the crime scene a short while ago, and everybody in this room should rest assured that the Metropolitan Police Department, the FBI, Secret Service, everybody's on the scene doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
I know that the police chief is going to give an update from the scene as soon as we're finished here, and I obviously will leave the details of what they have learned to him. But in the meantime, I just want to thank everybody in this room for the courage, and I want to thank President Trump for his words, and I promise you, justice will be served. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, General. Thank you, Mr. President. The president's absolutely right. You saw the best result.
This shit is crazy.
The president inspired them 24/7/365. You give them the resources that they need, and they know that you have their back. And that is a changing dynamic in this country, and that's why you saw brave Secret Service agents respond immediately, swiftly, subdue and take down the suspect, and safeguard the lives of thousands of individuals at that hotel. Thanks to our interagency partnership with the Department of Homeland Security and the Metropolitan Police Department, the FBI was rapidly deployed onto the scene, took over the evidence response unit, is examining all the ballistics that were found on scene to include the lone gun and the shell casings. We are conducting witness interviews as we speak. You will hear from our team on the scene there with the mayor and the head of the FBI field division there. But please know what the Attorney General has just said reigns no truer. You saw the very best of America tonight. The very best unite us at a time of uncertainty, because we have leadership here with the president and vice president that acts law enforcement, and shook their hands on the scene today. Could not have prouder to show up on scene. And as the Attorney General said, make no mistake, we are conducting witness interviews. If you have any information, event, 1-800-CALL-FBI. 1-800-CALL-FBI. No piece of information is too small. No piece of information is inadequate. We will evaluate it all. We will also be conducting interviews of those that were there. And if any of those individuals have information, please come forward to the law enforcement of the FBI Metropolitan Police Department. We will be examining this individual's background thoroughly. That process has already started. And we are going to ensure that he was either a lone wolf actor or anyone else that was responsible. We will analyze all evidence immediately to make sure that we safeguard this country. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, thank you for your leadership. Attorney General, Homeland Secretary Norman, thank you for your partnership in law enforcement.
Thank you. Okay, we'll do a couple and then we go to the chief. Madam Chairman, I just want to say you did a fantastic job. What a beautiful evening, and we're going to reschedule. It's very tough for her to ask a killer question, right? But you have done a fantastic job, please.
As you mentioned, it all happened so quickly. And I wonder, especially fortunately you have experience with these sorts of threats. In that moment, when you realized there was a threat and service agents were telling us to get down, can you describe what was trying to remind how you were feeling in that moment?
That's a very good question, actually. It's always shocking when something like this happens. Happened to me a little bit, and that never changes. The fact we're sitting right next to each other, First Lady, am I right? And I heard a noise and sort of thought it was a tray. I thought it was a tray going down. I've heard that many times, and it was a pretty loud noise. And it was from quite far away. It hadn't reached the area at all. They really got him. But, so it was quite far away, but it was a gun. And some people really understood that pretty quickly. Other people didn't. I was watching to see what was happening. Probably should have gone down even faster. Melania was very cognizant, I think, of what happened. I think she knew immediately what happened. She was saying, that's a bad noise. And we were whisked away along with...
It's a bad noise.
And again, the performance of the Secret Service and the police, all of the law enforcement, I thought was really good. So it was very quick. There wasn't a lot of time to be thinking, because it was a matter of seconds before we were out the door and gone into an area. We very much, and you wanted to too, we very much wanted to continue it, because I don't like to let these sick people, these thugs, these horrible, horrible people change the fabric of our life, change the course of what we do. So we held out. You were there. We held out right till the end, but they didn't want to take a chance, and I understand it was protocol. But we're going to be doing one hopefully within the next 30 days or sooner, and I am ready, willing, and able. And I was all set to really rip it. And I said to my people, this would be the most inappropriate speech ever made if I said one. So I'll have to say that I don't know if I can ever be as rough as I was going to be tonight. I think I'm going to be probably very nice. I'll be very boring the next time, but we're going to have a great event. And you did a fantastic job. Thank you very much. Peter?
Thank you, President Trump. There's a report in the article that this assailant assembled his weapon somewhere on site of the hotel.
What do you think about that? And like, respectfully, why do you think this keeps happening to you?
Y'all tired?
Assassinations.
Y'all done? Y'all want to hear no more?
Yeah.
The people that do
Assumption.
Yeah, let me look at the video. This was a dope man. I'm looking up at the screen. I thought the man was naked. I'm looking up at the screen. What's going on? All I tend to laugh. Like, we all in here looking up at the screen like, what the fuck? So this was, you can't make this shit up. Anyway, peace to the space. What up, y'all? This is hilarious.
It clearly looks like, when you see the video, and it's out now, I sent it to you, First Lady, it looks like an assassination attempt. He's clearly trying to run past the security and get into the event. I mean, I don't know who else would it be for other than for Trump.
What I do know is that Secret Service needs to be paid. Their end of the shutdown needs to end tonight. This is some fucking bullshit on their end. And if I was the head of them, I'd be like, look, that's the last straw. Pay us or we ain't showing up tomorrow. Fuck.
Well, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna say this though. Yeah, Caitlin Collins. I mean, she may have fucked up tonight, but she ain't bad at all. You know, she's easy on the eyes. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, I said she's a pretty girl.
She looked nice when she cleaned up.
I think she always dresses really nice. I like her style. I like her jewelry.
My opinion is
That's right. Anything else, y'all? Devon, did you know you was open? Were you trying to play it? Were you playing it?
No, they acted very good. That was very good.
What was that little Haitian boy's name that was in here the other day? He gonna be in here talking something. He was paid by the SPLC.
You're not talking about totem pole, are you?
No, Cass. I think totem pole, they said he actually finally got off the Trump train.
Oh my Lord, no. He kept saying, was he in Lisa's yesterday? He was so much putting his totem pole in the ground. I'm like, please don't talk about your totem pole, sir. Shut up.
Oh, dang, pretending so.
It was an SNL skit looking at the TV.
It's really quiet. What's going on here?
rhetoric is. You know, I mean, it's like taking Clubhouse and amplifying it to millions of people. I mean, like I don't want half of the people that talk about this stuff. I don't want influencing any